with the one and only Gabby Shirley. Hey, girl.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Where are you?
I am. Shoot, I'm hoping the Wi-Fi is okay. Can you tell where I am? I am at Amalie Arena.
Are you really? I didn't. That's oh, that's awesome. What are you doing at Amalie Arena? You're even there outside the season.
Yes, Jay. We are here quite often. Well, it's busy right now, as you are well aware, with a certain special announcement, but also just brainstorming for the season, the upcoming season.
So I know, look, we have talked about all the details with everything, but everybody was so apprehensive. We were talking about this new TV deal. The first thing that I heard was, what does this mean for Gabby? And then I saw the video and you're like, no, but so, I mean, just quelch everybody's fears that you won't be on the TV next year with our Tampa Bay Lightning. You're back. You're good. Everything's going to be all right. You, Dave, Brian, we're all good.
We are all good. I think there will be a lot of the same people even now, of course, with this new deal being on the trip, we have some more flexibility. We're allowed to be more creative, perhaps trying to do things, making the shows a little different from game to game. So I'm really excited about that aspect. We haven't gotten together for any brainstorming sessions just yet, but my boss told me.
Gab, hold on, Gab. I'm going to take you out because I can't. You're going in and out audio-wise. Hold on one second. Let me add the stage back. Are we on the phone or laptop?
I'm on phone.
Oh, there. That audio is better now. Or whatever you just did right there, I think helped out. We good now?
Jay, we should probably do this on the computer every time.
It's okay. Maybe because sometimes you have an iPhone, sometimes the audio is on the bottom. Maybe if we flip the camera, let's go. Sometimes the audio is
a weird black box.
Let me see. I don't know why I'm turning my head, acting like that's gonna do anything.
Well, aren't I'm sideways though now?
I know, but sometimes it usually corrects itself. All right, go back to the vertical. That's all right. We'll make it work.
This is really good. You should see the janky setup I have to try to make my phone.
It's good. It works now. All right. So again, so you're coming back, everything, and you said a lot of the same people will be involved, right?
Yeah, same people. Hopefully, a revamped show.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Are you in the same boat as I when you look at like hockey that's going on right now, and you're like, I'm jealous. I'm jealous right now. I wish I wish the season was still going.
Yes, but I tried to flip it, Jay, because I will just
right.
So
yeah. And it's just so wild too, to be able to, it's just like, I know Eric Erlandson talks about this all the time. There's such a finality of it, right? Because playoffs are go, travel back and forth, and then it just stops. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with the suddenness of everything just completely stopping after you've been in a routine for months?
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. My go-to phrase that my husband hears from me the night after the final game is that I feel so lost. I feel so lost. I don't know what to do with myself. But again, it's good being here at Amalie Arena. All my coworkers are in, and we're just looking ahead already, Jay. Different projects, different ways we can improve, brainstorming things. So I'm actually pretty busy, which probably is a first since I've been with the Tampa Bay Lightning, just trying to do different things.
Are you guys going to continue to do the Bolts Beginnings?
Yes, we are. We're hoping to do 3 this summer. I won't give away any players, destinations, hometown quite yet, but yeah, there are 3, maybe there are 4 guys on Brian Breesman's whiteboard in his office, and we're going to try to hit 3 of them.
Nice. I know one guy was bringing it up, and I'm like, you can't say that out loud because people are going to tweet it out, and it's not guaranteed yet. And I was like, stop talking. And I probably know what I'm talking about. He talks a lot, but I'm like, we're not yet. We have to. He's like, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, we'll talk about it later. I was like, I don't make the decisions, but don't pray because somebody else is going to tweet it out. He's like, all right, we got it. I was like, don't ruin the surprise for everybody. You don't want to ruin the surprise. I mean, every time. But what is that like, Gab? I know we've talked about this before, but I mean, you're traveling across the world. It's not like you're traveling. I mean, to go to these places, to go to Victor Hedman's house, I mean, what is that like? Do you ever just kind of sit there and go, I cannot believe I'm in Victor Hedman's living room?
Yeah, every single time. It's so much fun just getting to see the guys in that setting, where they're most comfortable, where they're from, with their family and friends. And then, for example, Victor Hedman, like all of us were touring like a brand new country. Like none of us had been to Sweden before. No, I don't think any of us had been. So even that, just seeing these incredible sights. We visited his parents' home where he grew up, and then we also went to his like island home. So we were on his boat. Like it was just like you just want to take every single photo, like every second you want to capture in a photo.
What a great guy too. And what did you notice this year, Gab, with him as the captain? Because obviously, big shoes to fill. His best friend, Steven Stamkos, it was kind of strange throughout the year. I think we got used to it as the year went on a little bit because change is just part of life. But I know very early on it was just strange. Like Stammer was that guy. He was around for so long. What did you notice from Victor Hedman as far as him? Because I think he just did an incredible job. I mean, he was a captain even when Stammer was there, like just an incredible leader, and as great of a person or great of a player as he is on the ice, he's a better human being off of it. What did you notice as far as like from your perspective, just his growth and him and his role as captain?
Jay, I don't know if you felt the same way, because I was paying extra special attention to Victor Hedman this season. But what I saw, if you had asked him, like, how was it? We did a couple interviews for Recharge, our behind the scenes show after the end of the season. And we asked him about his first year with the C. And he said kind of what I feel and I observed that, like, yeah, it was great, but I didn't really try to change much. Like, I still be myself, stay true to myself, work hard for my teammates, be there for my teammates, but I didn't change much. And
Right.
that's, I feel that, Jay, right? Maybe we heard from him a bit more in the absence of Steven Stamkos, and he was even more of one of the go-to guys after a tough game or after a huge win, but he was pretty steady, which is exactly Victor Hedman. Steady, classy, and we all know what he does on the ice.
Yeah, and I think Ryan McDonough coming back helps too, right? To be able to kind of take and alleviate some of that pressure off of him. And it's it as well as I do, Gab. Like after a loss, it's tough to be in there, especially after the season's over. And the guys that stand up and speak after those games like that, like it's just, I mean, you take your hat off to them because we have a job to do. They have a job to do. Nobody, I think, in our Tampa Bay media are ever really painting these guys into a corner and making them feel bad. We don't have any gotcha journalists in Tampa where it's like, aha, you said that. And I think that that feeling is reciprocated from McDonough and Hedman, right? They're always just like, hey, we got a job to do, answer the questions, they're in and out. I want to ask you about some of the young guys and the growth. Gage Gonsalves is a guy that I look at, and he is a guy sent down, back up, sent down, back up. And man, by the end of the year, I thought he was one of the better players on the team. What did you notice from a young guy like that where, we forget sometimes that these guys they're human beings too. And it can't be easy to be able to be like, all right, well, hey, this is your dream, but you're going to have to go down to the AHL and work on your craft. Maybe you'll come back up. I thought that kid passed with flying colors. I'm excited to see what his future's all about.
Jay, me too. He is just a phenomenal individual. And yes, we saw his hockey skill this season specifically. Right, Jay? Him and Connor Geek have a lot of similarity.
Right.
Playing with the Tampa Bay Lightning for a while, then being sent down to the AHL, then coming back and having an immediate impact, especially on the score sheet. But Gage Gonsalves, right, making his NHL debut. I got to meet his mom and dad. I met his sister. She was in Vegas when we were there this season. I hung out with her for a bit. So, right, Jay, more than just the hockey player, like I am just such a fan of the person that he is. He is just phenomenal, always willing to chat, always so nice, so happy. I hear it, or I can see these things. I've experienced them. And then I hear it from, for example, like our equipment staff. They also say great things about him, and it's just so nice to have a character individual like that, and so nice to see him really make an impact this season.
I saw Anthony Cirelli out doing something in the community yesterday. What was he doing out there?
Ooh, Jay, stand by for some more videos from that lovely visit.
Nice.
He supports pediatric cancer. He does that throughout the season, donating tickets, and then meeting with families and kids affected by cancer during the regular season. So in this off season, he went along with Mitchell Chafee to the Children's Cancer Center, and they played ball hockey with the kids. They signed autographs, took photos, gave them their jerseys. Like, it was a whole shebang. I think they were scheduled to be there for about an hour, and I don't think we left before we were there for 2 hours. Like, it was so much fun. You guys were awesome with the kids.
I mean, listen, these guys are phenomenal athletes, and this team has been good for a long time, Gab. But you in your position, and you know, you've entrenched yourself within the organization now. You just, like, you're one of the staples. You're one of the faces of the Bolts. The people. Tell me about the people that make up this Tampa Bay Lightning organization. I'm talking more about the players than anything, because I know this is one thing that Julian Breezeball, when he acquires a player, it's so important to him. It's not about just the guy on the ice. It's about who they are as a human being off of it. There's a type of profile of a player and the type of human being that they bring in here. In your experience, like, how have you seen, like, because you've seen now that you've been there for a couple seasons, guys come and go. So you've kind of seen, like, all right, this is the type of human being, this is the type of person. If somebody asks you, like, what type of person is a Tampa Bay Lightning player, what would you say?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard, because I feel like you take every positive adjective and that would be applicable to the Lightning cast of players. You know, I guess even just from the example of a few nights ago when we were at the Children's Cancer Center, I guess, Jay, I would start by saying the guys didn't have to show up. They did not have to go. It's their off. Whether they're in town, obviously they had to be in town, but in town or not, like, they're busy. But they show up, and gosh, it would be really crazy if someone showed up and, like, just couldn't melt and fall in love with these kids because they were so cute. But our guys were there, and they are engaging conversations. Anthony Cirelli's bending over to tie a kid's shoe. Mitchell Chafee's having a group huddle, naming their team Thunderbugs. They're all ice cream popsicles afterwards. They're writing inspirational messages on this wall that's inside the building, giving kids their jersey, like, just on and on and on, just going above and beyond. And maybe that's the phrase right there. Like, obviously class acts, but also they just continually go above and beyond, whether that's in the gym, on the ice, in the community. Like, maybe that's the phrase that I would go with if I only had to pick one.
Yeah, no, I like it. And I truly believe that's why people love the Lightning so much. And the success is great. You have top tier players, but just feel like the human beings, like, there's a relatability to these guys. Like, you mentioned Anthony Cirelli bending down to tie a kid's shoe. Like, just that doesn't surprise you, right? Like, it doesn't surprise you because of knowing who he is and seeing where he's come from and his family. And, you know, again, it sucks that the season's over because you just want to be around these guys more. You know, what about a guy like Jake Guentzel? I think he's a guy who, for many years, playing with top tier players, you know, and he's a quieter guy. But what have you learned about a guy like Jake Guentzel this year? Because, I mean, his hockey IQ is through the roof. I mean, just an incredible hockey player. But what is it about Jake Guentzel? Because I remember before the season when we were there at Amalie, when, you know, they were revealing the jersey sponsors, and you had a couple of the guys up there on the stage with you, and Jake was one of them. What did you learn about him in year one with the Bolts?
Jay, he doesn't like doing interviews. I've learned that.
not a big fan, huh?
I'm hearing about it hours before. I'm hearing about it days later, how he's done for the season. It's game one. I do an interview with him. He said, "That's it. I'm done." He's a very funny guy. He makes me laugh. But Jay, yes, you mentioned that hockey IQ, and I feel like I'm still learning the intricacies of the game. It's such an incredible sport, and I'm just amazed every single game I watch. But I also feel like he's just obsessed with hockey, and perhaps you can say that about any player. But for him to just be so smart, like, he's so passionate, like that, right? It's the mind, but it comes from the love for the game, and he seems to just fit right in with the Tampa Bay Lightning locker room. I had no doubts, but he was way better than expected on the ice and off the ice as well.
Yeah, and listen, for a guy like that, and you talk about a guy like loving the game, there's no surprise that he was able to have such a great chemistry with Nikita Kucherov on the ice. I mean, it seemed like he has chemistry with everybody in Kuch as well, but those guys, and just that dogged determination. And then, from exit interviews, a couple weeks ago, when Nikita Kucherov talking about, hey, I'm going to take a week off and then I'm back on the ice. Like, Kuch is really just a different kind of guy when it comes to his work ethic. And man, just another incredible season. And listen, the playoffs are another discussion, I think, for everybody. But I mean, offensively throughout the regular season, leading the whole entire league in points, to be able to watch Nikita Kucherov do what he does on the ice. I mean, to get that close, to be able to see it on the road when not many people from Tampa are there. What is it like to be able to see so many games throughout the season and just to know that guy that wears 86 for the Lightning, he's on that short list of being one of the best players on the planet?
Jay, I'm just constantly in awe, and every single time he is on the ice, with or without the puck, like I is going to 86 just to see what he does next. And he said as much, Jay, in that exit interview, but I was at the Tampa Bay Lightning practice facility just yesterday, and you know who was there getting ready to go out on the ice.
So he's already there. He's already on the ice in Brandon practicing.
Oh yes. Everyone media was calling it Cooch Camp or Camp Cooch, the way you want to go with it, with 2 Ks. But yes, he's already out there practicing in preparation for next season.
Was anybody else out there?
I did not see anyone else, Jay, but also in respect for Nikita Kucherov, because we know how he feels about media, I didn't even pop my head out. I just saw him in the back hallways and said my hello and got out there.
He's already on the ice.
But yeah.
Oh man, it's so crazy, man. But I'm not surprised. I mean, you can't be surprised, right? Like he's on another level. Unbelievable. So other than like the Lightning, people want to know, like, what's Gabby Shirley's off season like now? Are you going on vacation? Are you going traveling? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, Jay. Thank you for asking. Okay, well, I'm gonna pump my soon-to-be social media series that's coming out right here. I think you might be the first one outside of this building to hear about it. My coworkers are sick and tired of hearing about it, but hopefully in the coming days, this has been keeping me busy. A little bit of going back to my roots, Jay, in storytelling. I'm going to put out a little series called Shirley You Didn't Know, and basically just explain fun facts, answer questions about something tied to this organization, whether it's hockey related on the ice, community hockey, you name it. So I've been working on that this off season, aka why I've been a bit busy, because I'm trying to film, write, edit all of it, back to my one-man band days.
So you're filming this?
And by filming, Jay, like my cell phone right here.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I think people want to know, like, because the Lightning do such a great job, and we know what Mikey and Gabe and the entire crew do over there, just like top notch. I mean, Emmy winners. So this is like a one-man band thing for you, huh? Like, tell us like what it's going to be. Like, it's recorded on the phone. Where's it going to be? When can we find it?
And I should take that back. I cannot actually take all the credit. There is a lady that works in our social media department. Her name's Cassie, and she's going to help me like just shoot some of this stuff that would look better if I'm not selfieing it,
Mm-hmm.
So she's been with me too, and I think her editing skills are probably a bit better than mine, so she might be adding to it. But I think it's going to be on all platforms, Instagram Reels, X, TikTok, maybe our website, maybe YouTube. So look out for that. So that's really fun.
Oh my God, it's so cool.
So that's my main like work focus, Jay. And then obviously with us going to Scripps, there has been a lot of fun things around that, just as far as announcements, different interviews I've been doing. So that's really exciting. And then vacation. I have a couple planned, but the biggest one, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm not going with my husband. He did not want to go, which is shocking still to me. I'm going with my best friend to Africa.
Whoa, where in Africa?
We are going, and I've like booked flights and like paid money, and I need to like actually look. We're going to Tanzania and Kenya, I believe, and we're going on safaris.
Oh my gosh, my cousin went to Kenya on a safari for her 50th birthday, and she loved it. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so much fun.
I'm so excited. That's not till August, so I have plenty of time. Hopefully, many Bolts Beginning shoots, many Shirley You Didn't Know episodes. But yeah, that's in August, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh, we cannot wait to live vicariously through you going on a safari that is going to be so much fun. Gabby, you've done such a great job with the Tampa Bay Lightning, and man, I know, and you don't like to talk about this because you're just like, hey, I'm living in the moment, but you are truly an inspiration to so many people here in the Tampa Bay area, and especially a lot of the young aspiring females that want to be in this business and want to work in sports. I see it all the time, and to see all the pictures that you post, and there's a lot of bad things about social media, and there's a lot of perils, and especially, you know, you get people that say things that aren't appropriate or aren't nice or things like that. But some of the great things in social media is when I see some little girl love your jacket or love your outfit, and just they take a picture of you, like watching you on TV. I think one of these days you might look back on it and you and just be like, I can't. It's just, I'm happy for you, and it's not even happening for me. Before I let you go, just talk about the love and support from Bolts Nation over the years, because you've really just left an indelible impression early on. You've only been here, you know, doing it with them for a couple years.
Yeah. Well, actually, Jay, I don't know if I feel like I've been here forever. No, I feel like I started yesterday, but already I just finished my 4th season, which is
yeah.
Right. But I guess, Jay, and I feel like I've said as much to you before, but I love this job so much. So I hope that shows through in whatever I am doing. And right, by default, if you see someone with passion or just a love for whatever it is that they're all about, their job, you know, whatever, that like that kind of, you feel that too. So I would say that's like what I hope. And I've seen like the love and support back, which is really, really nice. Social media, as I'm saying, I'm starting a series, Jay, like it's really not my jam, but I'm really trying to be better at it. I do enjoy interacting with the fans, which again, better way when especially the season's not happening right now. I'm not seeing them at the arena. Like what better way to do it? So, yeah, they've been absolutely great over the past 4 seasons. I'm so lucky to be in this position, and I'm so grateful for, again, their love and support.
You're the best, and great things happening to great people, and you are certainly one of the best. We will keep an eye on. What is it, Shirley?
Shirley, you didn't know.
Shirley, you didn't know. I love this. Make sure you follow her on all social media platforms. Gabby_Shirley_Shirley. You didn't know. I'm sure I'll talk to you before then, but have a great time on the safari and all the other travels and escapades that you do across the world. So I tell people like, oh, yeah, have fun going across the country. Gabby is a world traveler. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Gabby Shirley? Somewhere she's going to pop up on a continent near you. Thank you very much, my friend, for your time. Have a great weekend. Talk soon.
Yes, Jay, have me on again, please. I am available.
You're the best. Thanks, Gab.